Ladies, I need you to hear this clearly. After 60, you are losing muscle every single day. Not just a little, up to 1% of your muscle mass each year if you don't actively fight back. And when your muscle goes, so does your balance, your energy, your confidence when walking, and yes, even your independence. I've spent over 25 years in medicine, and I'm telling you, most older women aren't losing their mobility because of old age. They're losing it because they don't know how to feed their muscles properly. And today, I'm going to give you something so simple it will shock you. 3 specific teas you can start drinking this week that help your muscles stay strong, your joints stay stable, and your walking feel lighter and more confident, no matter your age. And please, don't just watch the first one. The third tea is my personal favorite because it's backed by solid clinical research for older women's muscle strength. So let's get started. Tea number 1, matcha green tea, the muscle protector. Ladies, let me be blunt. If you're over 60 and not drinking matcha, you're missing one of the easiest, most affordable tools for muscle preservation. And no, I'm not talking about just feeling good. I'm talking about protecting the very muscle fibers that keep you walking, bending, standing, and even getting out of bed without pain. Here's the reality. After menopause, your estrogen levels plummet, and estrogen isn't just a female hormone. It's a muscle-preserving hormone. It plays a role in protein synthesis and muscle repair. When it drops, your muscles are more vulnerable to oxidative stress. That's the fancy term for the microscopic wear and tear caused by unstable molecules in your body called free radicals. Think of free radicals like little sparks of rust slowly eating away at your body's machinery. Matcha, unlike regular green tea, is made from finely ground whole tea leaves, meaning you're drinking the leaf itself, not just steeped water. That's why it has up to 137 times more EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, than standard green tea. And EGCG is your antioxidant superhero. It swoops in, neutralizes those harmful free radicals, and prevents them from damaging your muscle cells. Now, why does this matter for muscle strength? Imagine your muscles as a beautiful, woven fabric. Over time, oxidative stress frays the fibers, making the fabric weaker. EGCG acts like a protective coating, preventing that fraying and even encouraging the body to repair small tears. This means your muscles stay denser, stronger, and more responsive when you use them. But here's something most people don't know. Matcha also gently boosts your metabolism by increasing fat oxidation. That's just a technical way of saying your body starts using stored fat for fuel more efficiently. When that happens, your muscles get to keep more of their stored glycogen, their quick energy source, so they can perform better during activities like climbing stairs or walking long distances. I've had patients in their late 60s tell me that after just 3 to 4 weeks of drinking matcha daily, they notice they're less winded walking up a hill, or that their legs don't feel like lead by the end of the day. That's not magic. That's the body finally getting the antioxidant protection and energy support it's been missing for years. Doctors brewing tips. Choose ceremonial grade matcha for the highest quality and smoothest taste. Yes, it costs more, but you only need 1/2 teaspoon per serving. Always whisk it, don't just stir, to break up clumps and fully release its compounds. For extra muscle-friendly benefits, mix it with unsweetened oat milk and a pinch of cinnamon to further support blood sugar stability. If you're caffeine sensitive, have it before 2 p.m. so it doesn't affect sleep, because sleep is where your muscles do their best repair work. The bottom line, matcha is not just a trend, it's a daily investment in your muscle health that pays dividends in mobility, balance, and independence. Tea number 2, Rooibos tea, the muscle repairer. Now, matcha is your muscles protector, but Rooibos is your muscles healer. And if you've been feeling sore for days after a walk, yoga class, or even after gardening, your body is practically begging for what Rooibos delivers. Rooibos is a deep red herbal tea from South Africa, naturally caffeine-free, making it perfect for evenings. But its magic isn't just in being calming. It's in its unique antioxidant profile, especially aspalathin and nothofagin. These compounds are rare in the plant world and have been studied for their ability to reduce inflammation in muscle tissue and improve blood flow. Here's why that matters. After you use your muscles, whether from exercise or just daily movement, they experience microtears. These are completely normal, and in fact, they're necessary for muscle growth and maintenance. But if inflammation lingers for too long, those microtears don't heal properly, and over time, your muscle tissue becomes less flexible and more prone to injury. Rooibos steps in by reducing that lingering inflammation and opening up your blood vessels slightly, a process called vasodilation. This allows oxygen and nutrients to flood into your muscle cells more easily, speeding up repair. But there's another hidden benefit I absolutely love for women over 60. Rooibos helps lower cortisol, your primary stress hormone. When cortisol stays high, your body shifts into a breakdown mode, breaking down muscle for energy instead of building it. Many older women don't realize that chronic low-grade stress from poor sleep, health worries, or even loneliness can literally eat away at their strength. Rooibos helps keep cortisol in check, allowing your body to focus on repairing and rebuilding rather than breaking down. In fact, there was a fascinating small-scale study showing that participants who drank Rooibos twice daily for 6 weeks had significant improvements in markers of oxidative stress and inflammation, both key in muscle health. That's huge, especially when you consider it's such a gentle, pleasant tea to drink. Doctor's brewing tips. Use loose leaf Rooibos if you can. The flavor is richer and the antioxidant content higher. Brew for at least 6 minutes to fully extract its beneficial compounds. Rooibos doesn't get bitter if you overbrew. Drink it about an hour before bed. It not only supports muscle repair overnight, but also improves sleep quality thanks to its magnesium content. For an extra anti-inflammatory boost, add a pinch of turmeric and a drop of honey. Rooibos is what I recommend to my older patients who say, "Doctor, I just want to feel less stiff and sore." Over weeks, it's like giving your muscles a warm blanket every night, letting them heal deeply, so you wake up ready to move. Tea number 3, Oolong tea, the strength booster. If matcha is the protector and Rooibos is the healer, Oolong tea is the builder. This tea is a bit of a hidden gem. Most people have either never tried it or they think it's just another tea. But for women over 60, Oolong can be a game changer for raw muscle function and stamina. Here's why. Oolong is partially oxidized. It sits right between green tea and black tea on the processing scale. That means it has the catechins of green tea for antioxidant power and the theaflavins of black tea for circulation and energy balance. This combination is rare, and it's one reason Oolong has such a profound effect on mitochondrial health. Now, let me quickly explain why mitochondria are so important. Think of them as the batteries inside each muscle cell. As we age, those batteries don't hold their charge as well, and when they run low, we feel fatigued faster. Oolong contains plant compounds that help your mitochondria work more efficiently, producing more usable energy from the same amount of oxygen and nutrients. Here's what that means for you in real life. Walking up a hill without stopping to catch your breath. Carrying grocery bags without your arms turning to jelly. Climbing stairs without your legs feeling like cement halfway up. But here's the part that really excites me. Oolong's polyphenol may stimulate muscle protein synthesis. That's the exact biological process your body uses to create new muscle fibers. And yes, even at 60, 70, or beyond, your body can still make new muscle. The key is giving it the right triggers and pairing Oolong with light resistance exercises, even something as simple as bodyweight squats or using resistance bands, can speed this up dramatically. Oolong also helps with blood sugar stability, which is important for muscle health. Spikes and crashes in blood sugar don't just affect your mood. They affect how well your muscles can access energy when you need them most. Keeping blood sugar steady means your muscles get a consistent fuel supply. Doctors' brewing tips. Look for a high mountain oolong. They tend to have higher antioxidant content. Brew in water just under boiling, around 90 degrees Celsius, 194 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 3 minutes. Any longer and you may lose its smooth, naturally sweet flavor. Drink mid-morning or early afternoon for a steady lift in energy without the jitters. Pair it with a small protein snack, like Greek yogurt, nuts, or boiled eggs, to maximize muscle protein synthesis. If you make oolong part of your weekly routine, you're not just drinking a tea, you're signaling to your body, we're still building, we're still active, we're still strong. Final doctor's advice: how to put it all together. Now that you know the 3 T's, matcha for protection, rooibos for repair, and oolong for building, here's my blunt advice as a doctor. Don't just pick one. Use them in a daily rotation so your muscles get round-the-clock support. Here's a simple schedule. Morning, matcha to shield muscles from oxidative damage and energize you for the day. Midday, oolong to support muscle protein synthesis and give a steady, clean energy boost. Evening, rooibos to lower cortisol, reduce inflammation, and help muscle fibers heal overnight. This creates a 24-hour muscle care cycle. Protection during the day, rebuilding while you move, and deep repair while you sleep. And remember, drinking these teas won't do much if your muscles never get used. You don't need a gym membership. Just move your body daily. Gentle resistance exercises, walking, stretching, all of it signals your body to use the nutrients and plant compounds from these teas to build stronger, more resilient muscle. I've seen women in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s go from fearing they'd need a walking aid to walking miles with friends again, simply because they combined smart nutrition, daily movement, and the right antioxidant-rich teas.